How does it feel right now?
Yeah, very difficult. I think we lost. They were better. They deserved to win 100%, and we lost opportunity with 5-0. But it happened.
So the result, more or less, you think reflects what happened on the pitch?
Yeah, I think from the start we didn't deserve. We were not capable of playing our own game. So yeah, they deserved it, and congratulations to them. I feel sorry for everyone, every fan, everyone who was involved with Inter. But we fought, but it was not enough today.
You say you weren't feeling comfortable on the pitch. Is that what happened from the beginning? What was missing?
No, I don't think it was that we didn't feel comfortable. I think we started not with our own way of playing. We were too late in some situations. They were superior. They were very clean in front of the goal, and yeah, at the end it was a walkover at the end. But yeah, it happened. But we are always proud to play for Inter. Together, this is our second final that we lose. That's the reality. We wanted the revenge for ourselves, for our fans, for everyone. It didn't fall our way, but always proud to play for Inter.
There wasn't much going on before the 2 goals came, and then 2 actions that put you 2-0 down. What was the feeling at halftime?
Yeah, very difficult in the dressing room. Of course, you try to motivate each other. You try to play better in the second half, and then they make 3-0, and then yeah, then it's very difficult. Yeah, so this is the story of the game. We have to accept it. Very hard for everyone, for us, for everyone. So it's a dark day for us.
Finally, it feels like PSG play a brand of football that is fluid, difficult to point out what you have to do on the pitch. Is that what it felt to you?
I think they deserve to win the Champions League this year. They were superior, and they beat everyone. We had a very good campaign until now, until today, and we lost in the final. That's the fact, and now we move on.
What happened? Is it a psychological breakdown or physical breakdown? Were you particularly tired? I think that PSG deserved to win this match, absolutely. We are very disappointed, clearly. Extremely disappointed, but we had a great campaign in the Champions League, I must say. So, as a coach, I am proud of our campaign. Clearly, we're not satisfied with tonight's game. We didn't play well. PSG outplayed us. There was a lot of pressing by them. So they deserve credit. Credit goes to them. We did not play the best game, clearly, but I did thank the lads for what they did. This season, unfortunately, we won no silverware, but I'm proud as a coach of what they did. Hello, Simone. Aside from what happened tonight and what might happen in the future, how do you get over such a disappointment, even in terms of the mood of the players? Well, we know that defeats can make you stronger. Tonight's defeat hurts a lot, just like the loss we suffered in Istanbul, but they were 2 very different matches. Tonight, we were more tired than PSG. We didn't play well. We weren't fresh on the second balls, on the second passes. They were always there on the ball before us. We played our league until last Friday. They won their league a couple of months in advance. They have great quality. They're a great team, and we knew that technically they were stronger than us. We had to be more clever, but we weren't very organized, tactically speaking, so we deserved to lose, bottom line. Good evening. A match where the mental approach was negative in such a match. How much do you think the recent rumors on your future might have affected the game? Perhaps you will leave Inter. What can you tell us about the future? Will you stay with Inter? Well, it's not the right time to talk about the future. We are extremely disappointed, as I was saying. Since July of last year, we played 58, 59 games, and we got to this final match, so it's awkward to talk about Inzaghi's future now. Again, we are extremely disappointed. We will be talking about the fact that we won no silverware this year, but again, these players deserve great credit because they really gave it their very best shot. We suffered a lot of injuries, by the way, so I wouldn't change these players for anyone else.
Ciao, mister.
You won't be talking about your future, you said, but we could talk about Inter's future. Defeats such as that of tonight can really hurt. They might break something in a group that had become solid. What do you think this Inter needs to get going again? A particularly good market transfer campaign? Because in a couple of weeks' time, a new great competition will begin. And you have to collect your thoughts and forces. Absolutely, but the club is strong. The club supports us. We have already signed 2 players for next year. We know that we'll have to sign some more. But the club has always supported us all the way. They were with us in our victories, in our defeats. The president was there. All the managers, all the executives, top executives. Again, everyone extremely disappointed, but they too told me that they are proud of what Inter achieved this year in these 59 matches. Again, we're very, very sad now, clearly. There were a whole lot of fans who came here to support us. And unfortunately, as was the case 2 years ago, we failed to win the most important match. So again, we're extremely disappointed, but then we'll get going again with great conviction. We've been through this before. We've suffered heavy defeats in the past. When you lose a final, it always leaves a mark, but we can get going again all together because the club is solid and always supports us.
How could it go so wrong for Inter this evening?
It is tough. It's really tough. I think, PSG made a good game. They had the right winner tonight. We had a bad performance from our side. A lot of points we spoke about before the game. We could not bring on the pitch, and it's tough.
But is that more of a tactical matter when you say they're pouring things you talked about that you couldn't realize? Was that the tactical setup?
Well, it's difficult. It's difficult to say. I think. We had difficulties to build up today, but we have to say they did a good pressure. They changed a lot the game of them. They changed the players in front, and we gave them too much space between the lines, and difficult to say. It's important that now we take some days off, and then we're coming back.
You've done such an incredible job in the Champions League this year, and yet you concede so many goals tonight. What is it like to be a goalkeeper such an evening?
That's life of a goalkeeper. As a team, we have to say we said it directly in the dressing room. We were not. It was not our performance. How we know each other, and football sometimes it's like this.
Will you remember this season for the 2 semi-finals against Barcelona?
No, of course. It's really important that I'm proud of this team. We did a good Champions League season. We did as well a good season. In the end, the titles are missing, yes, but it was a tough year. It was an intense year with a lot of games, with a lot of travels, and it's hard that we did so many things good and we have no titles in the end. It's tough, but we will coming back.